doing some rolls with your neck, so you can place your hands anywhere in your knees or by your side and start rolling out your neck to a circular motion. And then take it to the other direction. Center. Now bring your fingertips right behind your back. You can interlace your finger, just keep it there. Puff up your chest with an inhale and look up. When you exhale, round your back and bring your elbows together. Inhale, look up, open your chest. Do it with your own pace. So take your own breathing, own pace. Do a couple more. Exhale forward. Inhale, open. Last time. Now bring your left hand to the side and pull your neck tightly to the side, to your left shoulder. If you like, you can start opening and closing your hands, or maybe put your thumb up and down, and maybe giving a little massage to your neck, all the way down to your shoulders. Center, stand the other hand to the side, pull your neck slightly to the side. And do the same to this side, so you can either open and close your palm, or face the tongue down and up. At the same time, try to give a little massage. Center. Now bring your fingertips to your shoulder blades. We're gonna take an inhale, twist to the side, then exhale to the other side. And we're gonna take momentum here. So inhale to one side, exhale. So to create heat, we're just gonna go as fast as you can with your breathing. Inhale, exhale through your mouth if you can. Start slowing down. Good. Place your right hand to the side. Bring your right hand over, left hand overhead, over. Come to center. Bring the other hand to the mat. Open over. Straighten your feet and just sit and wiggle until you find a sweet spot here, and then lift your feet off the mat. Try to keep it as level as possible. If you got this momentum, you can straighten your hands at the same time. Just take a few breaths here. Tabletop, so you can cross your legs and just keep come into your knees and hands. And we're going to start adding a circular motion, the figure 8, to start warming up your wrist. So move everything you Concentrate on your wrist as well. Take it to the arm direction. And come to center. Now bring your fingertips with your right hand to temple. And we're gonna open your chest to the right. Inhale. When you exhale, bring the elbow down, round your back. Inhale, look up. Go with your own pace. Last one, and keep your hands up with the inhale. When you exhale, put it under your left. Lower your shoulder to the mat. And that left hand can either reach forward or you can place it behind your back. Grab a hole in your clothing. And if you like to add a little more, you can stand that left foot open to the side. Just to add a little more, prioritizing your chest to be open. One more breath. Bringing that leg down if you lift it. Left hand comes down. Come back into your tabletop. Bring your left hand temple fingertip. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round. Lower the elbow down. Inhale, looking up. Go with your own rhythm, up pace. Big circle through the elbow. Inhale, release your hand up. Big inhale, exhale through the under your left shoulder. And the right hand can either stand forward or place it behind. And then you can either stand the right foot to the side or just keep it there. Right knee if you lift it, bringing that hands back down into your mat. Now here, we're gonna drop the belly, keep your gaze up. Pushing the floor, inhale. When you exhale, round your back, foot cat, pushing the floor away. Inhale, look up, drop the belly. Exhale, back, round your back. Take your time, you can go faster if you like, or slower. And start tucking up your toes behind you. And the next, inhale, lift your knees off the ground. When you round your back, come forward, lower your knees into tabletop. Press back. And lift the knees off the ground, rounding your back forward. You're almost passing your wrist a little bit of this momentum. But you're more than welcome to stay on your knees if you don't want to go as high or as much. Just try to keep your breath. Exhale up. Inhale, looking up. Last one, stay in your downward dog here. We're just gonna add some movement, so dropping one knee, side to side, sway your hips to the side. You can add maybe a knot to your head, up and down or side to side. Add any movement you can, lowering the heels down as far as you can. start walking your feet all the way to the top of the mat. Go slowly, baby steps, all the way to the top. Meet me in a halfway fold. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. All the way to the top. Bring your hands to your side. And take a few breaths here in your Tadasana pose. Now let's bring the right foot up. Right knee hugging the right knee. Find your balance. Once you get your balance, bring your hands to your chest and pray. Okay. Send your torso forward, pushing that foot back into your warrior three. Feel free to tap if it's too much. Lower down into your high lunge. Up. And if you like for balance, you can ground the back foot down for like warrior one. Just keep your hips squares to the front. Interlacing your fingers. Point with the index fingers and look up. Challenge your balance. Two more breaths. And bring your face to center. If you lower the back foot, just pick it up, your high lunge. Turn to the right side, left side. Open your arms into a T shape. Good. Lower your right hand down to the mat, right next to your foot. Keep your left hand up. And roll into the back of the, on your back foot and the side of your back foot. Keeping the weight in your right hand. Bring that left foot to the side into your side plank. Try to elevate your hips. You can modify by lowering that bottom knee down. If it's a little much this morning. Then bring that left hand down to the mat facing to your plank. Lower down chaturanga all the way to your belly with control. Come up into your spin, arch your mouth. Exhale, push back into your downward dog. And add some more movement. Once more, or you can stay in stillness and just pushing the chest against your thighs. Your heels lifted, bend your knees. You can look to the top of the mat, half or step to the top of the mat. Halfway, inhale. Exhale down. Inhale all the way to the top. Okay. And now we ground in the right foot. Bringing that left knee up. Elevate it with your belly button. Or level with your knee. Find your balance and then start sending your chest forward. Press with that foot back into your warrior three. Right away, lower that foot back down into your high lunge. Take 2 breaths. And for balance, you can lower the back foot down with your warrior one. Just keep your hips square to the front. Interlace your fingers. Pointing with your index fingers, look up. Challenge your balance. Come back to center. If you ground your back foot, lift it up. And then turn to the right. Open your hands into a T shape. Lower your left hand down to the floor. Right hand reaches up. Then roll the back of the foot, or your back foot rolls up. Raising the weight into the left hand. Right foot stays to side plank. right hand forward to the mat, into your plank, hold it for 2 breaths, pushing the floor away. Lower down chaturanga. To your either baby cobra or bigger cobra this time. Exhale, push back into your down dog. Take a few breaths here and try to bring your chest as close as possible to your thighs. Lift your right foot up and start circling your ankle in one direction. And then the other direction. And we're gonna start sweeping that leg to the front. So like making a giant circle. Go all the way forward as far as you can. And when you get there, just heel toe your foot to the center. Open up the back foot, windmill your arms into your warrior two. Sink it down. Good. Relax your shoulders and try to look forward. Into your middle finger, just straight forward. One more breath, and you're gonna start straining the front leg. Reaching with your fingertips. Lower that right hand down. Your side angle. One more breath. Keep the weight into that right hand and just bring the foot back down into your side plank. It's a little bit different. Just a little bit of challenge. Good job. Lifting the top foot to make it a little bit more challenging. Come back to your plank with one leg. So keep that left leg lifted. Lower down chaturanga to your up dog or cobra and push back into your down dog. 2 more breaths. Your next inhale, lift the left foot and start adding some circles with the ankle. And circle around the other way. Sweep that leg forward, so like making a giant circle with that leg, and place it to the front as far as you can, and then heel toe your foot to the center, inhale your arms, come up in your warrior two. Relax your shoulders, and look to your fingers. One more breath. And straighten the front leg. Reach forward. Lower the left hand down. Right hand stays up. And keep the weight into that left hand. Just bring that foot to the back into your side plank. And one. Lifting the top leg up. You can lower the bottom foot or the bottom knee down. And bring that right hand down, keeping that leg lifted. Hold it, lower down chaturanga. Choose your back bend. And back to down low. Bring the right foot up. Bend the knee and place it in the middle, in front of your, in between your hands. Come up in your high lunge. Woo. We're going to bring the hands back towards your back, towards the back of the mat. Interlacing the fingers. Drop your chest, hang your head down. Your hands automatically will come up. Two more breaths. On your last inhale, bring your head up. Slowly, sitting with your chest, with your heart, looking up. The hands there, try back down, but you can switch your hands if it's a little much for your shoulders. Come back to center, keeping the hands interlaced, and then try to put the weight into the front leg. So you're picking up your back foot into your warrior three, but you can hop and hop until you get there. And maybe you like to switch your hands, it can be either on prayer or down for balance, however you like. Come back slowly up, but don't drop that back leg. Just bring it forward. Place it either into your side, bringing the hands to prayer, or you can bring it all the way to the top of your inner thigh. Maybe you would like to throw some bridges. Let's do that. Release the foot down. Take an inhale, arch your back. Exhale, dive down. Inhale halfway. Exhale down and come back into your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Choose your back bend choice. And back to your down dog. And this time we're lifting the left foot. Place it in between your hands. Open the back foot and curl your arms. So turn to the front of the room. Lifting the back foot open. Lift your hands up into your high lunge. Sweep your hands back towards the back of the room. Bringing your hands interlaced, pointing with the fingertip, with the index finger. Drop your head down. Just come elevated with your thigh. Lift your chest slowly. Bring in your chest, breathing with your heart. Look up. Come back to center and put the weight into the front leg. You can hop and hop until you get there to your warrior three. Just right away lift the back foot. And you can place your hands anywhere. Back, don't drop that foot back down. Place that foot either on the lower calf or into your thigh, switching the hands to either prayer or rows of branches on your tree pose. Lower that foot back down. Inhale, reach your hands up. Arch your back. Exhale, dive down. Look up to the front bar. Exhale down and come back into your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Choose your back bend shoes. Up dog can be kneel downward dog, or you can take child's pose at any moment. And bring your right foot up. Place it in between your hands. And come up into the high lunge. Lower your hands down, bend that front foot. Shorten your steps this time and square up your hips. So your right hip, the front hip is pushing back hip is pushing forward, squaring the hips. Lower your head down. But you feel free, if you would like, you can keep it up. If you're down, bring maybe your fingertips towards the back of your mat. So just giving a little bit deeper stretch on this triangle pose. Good. Good, bring your hands back to the front. Keep the weight into the front leg. And start picking up the back foot. Just leaving the right hand down, right in front of your foot. Start picking up the back foot off the mat. If this is all you got, then stay here and just lift the left hand. Otherwise, bend that knee and try to go a hole into that foot. Pushing into your hand and lift as high as you can into your shoulder can. And lower it down slowly. Bend the foot back down into your plank. Hold it for 2 breaths. Lower down chaturanga. And up, down, cobra. Back into your downward dog. And lifting the left foot up. Place it in between your hands. Come on to the high lunge. Two more breaths. And start bringing the hands down to your mat. Framing that front foot, shortening your step. And this time the front foot, the left foot is pushing back. Right foot is pushing forward. Lower your head for your pyramid. If you like, you can walk those hands back towards the back of the mat. Give it a little bit deeper. And start walking those hands forward. You bring it back. Now put the weight into the front leg. Bring that left hand down. Start picking up the back foot off the ground. Just lift and try to grab a hold with and the inside with that same side hand. Push into your hand until you get into your shoulder kick. And start lowering that foot back down. Press back into your plank. This time, switch into your side plank. So in my left side, that will be bringing that right hand up and the top leg with lift. If you like, you can modify by lowering the bottom knee. Keep the top leg bent. And bring that foot into the front of the mat. So just place it in the front. Windmill your arms to your warrior two. 2 breaths. Shift your weight into the back foot. So for your side angle, you can bring your hands down, or you can come all the way down for your skandasana. And then bring that left hand down to the inside of the leg, to your reverse side angle. 2 more breaths. Bringing that left or that right foot, opening the back leg to your side plank. Back into the side plank. And come back into your higher plank. Now switch to the other side, so your right hand is on the ground. Left hand lift, and lift the top foot, bending that knee. You can modify with the bottom leg down. And look forward, try to bring that foot to the front, windmill on your arms. Stand up for your number two. Bring your weight into the back foot. So just turning your front foot open into your side or lower, sinking down into your skin down. One more breath. Bringing that right hand to the front, right next to your foot. Lift the left hand open. Your both side angle. Good, and then place that left foot to the back and to your side plank. Once more, right where we started. Good, come back into your high plank. Hold it for 2 breaths and we're gonna lower into your forearm plank. As soon as you're ready, lower down. If you're losing form, try to lower your knees, regain your form, and then pick it up. Take a few breaths, and you can tap at any time. Two more breaths, and we're gonna start swaying the hips, so side to side. One hip lower, center to the side. If you like, you can tap the knees on center, and then sway to the side. Or you can go a little faster if you like. Come back to center, drop your knees down. Extend your hands forward, bringing your chest as close as you can to the mat. Keep your head right above your knees into your puppy pose. And the head can either, your forehead can either touch the mat, or you can keep it on your shin and maybe come into your tended fingers to open a little bit more space. Back into your tabletop and begin your downward dog. Or you can take a little more break and come back into your child's pose. Whatever you like. Open your feet as wide as the mat. And bring your left or your left hand to the center. Bringing your right hand underneath the left shoulder. Try to grab a hold either to your toe or the back of the leg and peek under the left shoulder. Good. Bring that right hand to the center. We're switching hands, so now your left hand comes underneath. Try to grab a hold into your toe or the back of the leg. Peeking under your right shoulder. And come back to center. Now bring your foot with hips width apart. Bringing that right leg up. Bending that knee and stack up the hips. Take a few breaths. And feel free to lower the left knee down if it's too much right now for your shoulders. Start adding some circles with that knee so the knee goes around and together. Open open, round together. Try to follow with your breath. Take it to the other direction so the knee opens up and back together. And back and back. If you drop the left foot down, try to pick it up. Keep the knee lifted. Come forward with your weight. Shift your weight forward. Bring that knee to the outside of your right hand. Hold it one more breath. Push back. Bring that knee behind your left wrist. 2 breaths. And press back. Bringing that knee to center. Last time. And press back. This time just release the foot. The knee right behind your left foot. And right hand. And let's do some momentum here. But feel free to lower your head down if you don't want to add movement. So arch your back with an inhale. Exhale, lower your head down. Do a couple more. And on your last one, just relax your hand. Your head into your hands. Back into your hands. Hold the back toes up. Maybe just release it down. And try to grab a hold into that foot. Just bring it closer to your thigh. Take a few breaths. Lower that foot down. Have a seat on that side, so keep your leg open to the side, or you can place it forward if you don't want it to go smash. Just releasing the left hand next to your leg, bringing your right hand overhead. You can create a cradle for your head if it feels better for your neck, or just try to reach into your big toes with both hands. That right hand down to the mat. Just create a kickstand with that knee open. Bring that left hand overhead. Turn your chest forward to come back into your plank. One more breath. Lower down into your forearm plank. Take a few breaths here. Feel free to drop those knees at any moment if you're collapsing. Now we're gonna lift the hips up. And you start walking your feet to the front, so just as close as you can, like making a pyramid almost. And then walk back down. Don't collapse down, just into your plank. Do a few more. Take your time. Two more. Last one for me. Good, come back into your high plank. Pushing back into your down dog. Bringing your left foot up this time. Bend the knees, stack up the hips. Now your left hip is on top of the right. Take a few breaths. free to drop that right knee down if you like for this next. Just go around with your knee. We add some circles with the knee. And let's switch to the other direction. So together and open to the back. Last time, keep the knee bent, but shift your weight forward. Bringing that knee to the left side, almost touching your left wrist. And push back to the right side, 2 breaths. And press back. Last time to center, 2 breaths. Press back. This time just release the knee right next to your left forearm. Now curling your toes into your pigeon. Bring your chest open, arching your back. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Do a couple more, or you can stay in stillness. And whenever you're done, just release your head to the mat. Creating a pillow with your hands. Come back into your hands. And lift the back foot. Try to grab a reach with your hand. Bring it closer to you, to your thigh. Release that foot down. Just have it on the side. Even that leg extended or to the front stand. Release your right hand to your side, leg, bringing the left hand overhead. Create a cradle for your head if that feels better for your neck. Or just try to reach into your toes with both hands. Down, bring that right hand down. Press back into your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Meet me at your downward dog. And let's bring your right foot up. Bend the knee and place it in between your hands. Open the back foot. Windmill your arms for your warrior 2. 2 breaths. Open the back foot to the side. So bringing your weight to the front or you're facing the front. Hinge in front of your hips. You can bring your hands to your hip. Lower down, leading with your chest all the way down. If you can release your head, you can release your hands. Just back down. If headstands on your practice today, you feel free to do so. You can either do the tripod headstand or supported headstand by creating a pedal with your hand. Just placing your head in the mat, keeping your elbows like width apart with your shoulders, and just pick up your heels and try to lift your heels off the floor, keeping the weight level. right on top of your chest. And then you eventually will lift up. And whenever you go slowly, release the foot back down. Bring your hands to the mat if you can. Face forward to your mat. Push the foot back down. And to your back. Get lower down, chaturanga. Meet me at your down dog. Bring your left foot up. Place it in between your hands. Open the back foot. Bring your arms forward too. And come to center. Open the back foot to the side, diagonal. Open your knees to the side, sinking down into your downward. Try to keep your knees right above your ankle, so nice and open. You can use help with bringing your hands down if it's a little much. Okay, one more breath. And come up. Turn to the parallel, bring the hands down. Place your foot back into your plank. Hold it 2 breaths. Lower down chaturanga. Choose your back and shoulders. And back to your left, down the dog again. And you're gonna bring your right foot up, or we're gonna cross it right on top of the left. Then lower your knees into like a tabletop. Opening, creating space with the legs so you open the foot wide open and just have a seat on that space. Bringing your right hand up and try to grab a hold with the left hand underneath. Or you can just grab a hold into your piece of clothing if it's too much. Release the hands. If it's too much for the bottom knee, you can stand it this moment, or just keep it there. We're just gonna give it a hug to that knee. Place the right hand back towards your back. Take an inhale and try to look over your shoulder. Come back to center and take it counterwise and just turn to the other side. And come back to center to the top. Just bringing your hands back into your tabletop. Release the twist. Just back into your downward dog. Now we're lifting the leg. Bend that knee. Cross over your right. And lower the knees down to your tabletop. Opening your leg wide enough to have a seat in between. Now this time your left hand comes up. And your right hand, try to reach and grab a hold into the fingers. It's okay if they don't meet. Sometimes you have one side tighter than the other one. This side is hard for me. And release the hands. Remember, you can release the back foot straight up, or just keep it bent and just give it a hug to that knee. Placing the left hand behind you. Inhale and try to look over your shoulder with your exhale. One more breath. come back to center. Bringing the hands to the side, just complete your twist. Good, come back to center. This time just straighten your legs. And we're gonna lower halfway with your body. So let's see. So we're gonna do a few abs, so we don't have that much time. Just bringing your knees parallel. And maybe create a triangle with your hands to support your lower back. We're gonna start doing leg lift. So you lower down, not all the way, but just barely touching the ground and push up. Do a few times. You can go faster if you like. Try to lift your hips off the ground. Couple more. And keep the knees bent. This time bring your fingertips to your temple. And release one leg straight and crunch knee to elbow to the other side. You can go faster if you like. Just keep your leg as straight as possible while standing. 2 more. And hug your knees into your chest. Release the foot right on the ground and place your hands like barely touching your, or close with your fingertips. So that's the width that you want to that you want to stay. Try to stand, Start picking up your hips off the ground. So you can push with your hands. Just slowly pick up your hips and keep your knees aligned so you don't bend it too much. If you like, you can interlace your fingers and push a little further up. And start lowering slowly down. Bringing your foot up once more. Now here you can stay if you like with your feet up, or use some momentum and try to come up into your shoulder stand. So just push and push until you get there. And once you're there, just try to hold into the back of your hips. Just lift your feet all the way to the top. And feel free to stay here, or you can start bringing your toes towards your hips or to the back of the mat, into your cloud. Maybe interlacing your hands. Open a little more. And slowly start coming out. If you have your feet in plow or shoulder stand, go slowly down. Release your foot down into your mat as we settle for Shavasana. Open your feet as wide as you mat. And let's take a few breaths. We're not going to be here for long. Just relax into the pose. start bringing awareness to your hands and toes. Again, the fingers. Bring your hands overhead and try to reach as far as you can, standing the toes away. Reach. Take a big inhale and then bring your knees into your chest. And roll to either side. Keeping your eyes slightly closed. Whenever you're ready, you can meet me in a seated position. And we'll finish with taking an inhale, bringing the hands overhead. Exhale, bringing the hands to center. Thank you so much for coming and giving me so much energy. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Namaste.
Thank you.